Welcome back to another edition of Faces in the Corsair Crowd. Today I'm joined by Kapossy of the men's ice hockey team. Kai, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, I'm a senior captain for the UMass Dartmouth men's ice hockey team, and I'm a civil engineer major. Um, Classes are going pretty well right now. It's a little tough with the transition to online, but we're hanging in there. It's almost over, so
Great, glad to hear that. So when did you first start getting involved in hockey?
uh, I started playing hockey at I think the age of 4. My brother and sister played. They're older than me, so I was kind of always around it. My dad's always watching it. I just kind of picked it up from them.
Awesome. When did you realize that hockey was really the sport you wanted to focus on and take it to the next level?
Probably when I got into like travel hockey at the age of 10. You start to like go around like different cities, states and whatnot, playing different tournaments. So I think once I started getting into like that more competitive nature, I realized like that this was the sport for me. I really wanted to do it.
Awesome. You mentioned it being really popular in your family. Are there any athletes you watched growing up that really influenced your playing style or the way you play the game?
My favorite player was always Pavel Bure. I didn't get to watch him too much because he played like in the 90s and like the early 2000s, but he got traded to the Florida Panthers when I was really young, and I was like obsessed with him. And I always wanted to play like him. He played with a lot of speed, so I tried to play with like a fast game. But I think he had a little bit more of an offensive touch to his game than I did. But definitely him.
Awesome. What brought you to UMass Dartmouth?
I was playing junior hockey, and I was at a tournament, and I got recruited by one of the coaches, and I like just looked it up and like got to visit and everything, and definitely looked like a great school. I looked more into it, and like the engineering program and everything looked great, so I thought it would be a good fit for me.
Awesome. What have you enjoyed most about the campus atmosphere?
Honestly, like I honestly just miss being on campus, like just no classes on campus and everything. It's a nice campus to walk around, and online classes are tough right now. Definitely just miss being there.
Yeah.
I used to live on campus and everything, so
hmm
been tough, but definitely just miss just being there, I guess.
Uh, have you been able to stay connected with your teammates through all this while you guys are uh, mostly virtual at this point?
Yeah, there's because a couple of us live like around like in New Bedford and Dartmouth and whatnot, but we even if like guys like back home will like do a Zoom meeting or something with the coaches just to like stay in touch and kind of touch base every once in a while and see how everyone's doing.
Yeah. What have you missed about that team atmosphere, having everyone together?
I definitely miss the locker room. Just it's like a nice little place to like unwind, like sometimes like school can get tough or like anything like in your personal life, but like I feel like when you walk into the locker room, everything just disappears out of your mind. In the next hour or two, you're around like some of your best friends or brothers, just a lot of jokes being made and not really worrying about anything. So I definitely miss the locker room atmosphere.
Mhm. What's your favorite off the ice memory from your time here at UMass?
Off the ice, um, I guess I don't know. We've had like a couple of little events like on campus that we'll do. Like I know like the field day they do for the athletics department runs, or just going to like other like go to like a football game or soccer, or we like friends on like lacrosse and field hockey. We'll go watch those games and yeah, just stuff like that. Just doing things as a team.
Awesome. Um, do you have like a favorite athletic achievement you look back in your career, either personally or as a team?
Um, as a team, it was like really cool. Obviously, getting to the championship twice. I guess personal would have to be I had a game-winning goal in overtime my freshman year, and it was just like a really cool moment. At the time, there was like a lot going on in my life, so like that was kind of like a really cool thing to happen at like just for that time, and I don't know, it was like nice, like all my teammates surrounding me and everything. So that was pretty cool.
Awesome. Um, would you say your experiences as an athlete have really shaped you off the ice?
Yeah, I think I learned a lot of traits like just like the resiliency and like work ethic and everything. Just starting to learn like more leadership, I guess, like from past captains. And now that I have that role, I definitely like seeing a different side of the game, a lot more responsibilities and whatnot. But I think it's kind of like just building me more for like the real world, I guess, whenever I get out there.
Yeah, the dreaded real world, it's out there.
Yeah.
What do you think your biggest takeaway will be from your time as a Corsair?
Um, I just really enjoyed like being around the team all the time. I made a lot of friends here. 'Cause, I didn't know anyone coming to the school from out of state, so it was just really awesome making a lot of connections. So yeah, making a lot of new friends and everything.
Awesome, that's great. Well, thank you for taking the time to sit down with me today. I appreciate getting to know another face in the Corsair crowd,
Thank you.
and we'll see you all next time on our next edition of Faces in the Corsair crowd.